Alright, so we're playing Cupid. I low-key just woke up, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I kinda wanted to revisit this level anyways, cause this is one of my favorite levels ever. Before, you could just you see the blue blocks on the top where the robot portal is? You could literally just slide on those, no issue. You could hit the pink orb and then hit the yellow orb, and then you literally just go up and slide on there. If you go watch my Cupid completion, you can see I do that. But I guess, after I beat it, they bug fixed it, so now you can't. They blocked the skip, so that's kind of a rip to my muscle memory. I have to do 2 extra clicks. Okay, I just gotta get there. That's not that bad. The pre-drop is the hardest part of solo, pretty much. But it's not impossible. Dude, I hit those orbs so late, I thought I was dead. The song's also a banger. Dude, the animation of the what you love text, expanding out, it makes my game look like it's 30 FPS because the movement of the text is actually that slow. This love text expanding. It's 30 FPS all. So I think I'm getting a lag spike, but no. They just did not have the scale trigger. Okay. There we go. And now I just gotta do this ship. This ship is pretty hard. I remember struggling a lot with this. It's like the artifice ship where it's just right at the beginning and it's pretty hard and it's click pattern. No, I ever lost. Bro, I flipped that from what? Bro, I flipped that from 7. How, bro? I'm actually the GOAT, bro. I literally flipped everything. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, okay. That barely took any time at all. How? Okay. Necropolis. I did do a practice run and it's not that bad. And I'm timing carried, so I don't think this is gonna be too bad. But it's Necropolis. What I did is I basically just downloaded every single level that I haven't gotten yet. Because my Wi-Fi sucks and I'd wanna do this offline. Oh, this ball was atrocious when I played it yesterday. Not atrocious, I was just getting bad orb setups, I think. Yeah, that kept happening to me. It's so long. Oh shit, I think I might die. Nope. Yes, I did! Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, what is this timing? Thanks, Neptune. This is the famous saw blade rotation change part, as we all know. So, if you see the saw blades start rotating somewhere else, you know, I'm doing some cutting, some clipping. Even if I did have speed hack on back in the day, and you know, have the song off and add the song back in and the orbs weren't pulsing, bro, the pulsing of the main level song is just so low that literally, look, I have the song on, but they're not pulsing at all, so I mean, how could you really tell back in the day? I guess maybe they pulsed more back in the day, and then Rob Top did some crap that messed it up. Go! Oh, I threw. That was actual throwing, what was that bad? Oh, I got a light spike. It helped me. Wait. This is huge. Go. Let's go. 39. That was easy. Let's go. GG. Okay, that was fast. That was nice. Hate war. Okay, this... I'm pretty sure this level's like ass. But and it has the one word chain. You know what I'm talking about. This is a level that I'm I literally have no clue what to expect. This is probably not gonna take like a few minutes. I don't think I'm overthinking them. I think they're just like I just realized the text. I hate war. 2 exclamation points. That's so good. Cold War. What? Oh, you can go through the wars of this level. Is that the thing? No, I'm like, imagine if I took group shots. I was like thinking like, come on, fluke 'em. Because I was fluking everything else. And I got past like 2 of the jumps. So like, you know. But yeah, I gotta die there like 12 times. Oh! I didn't know I could die there, bro. That's dumb. Dude, I was like thinking about the death earlier where I died after the ship, so I was gonna do a little micro adjustment in the ship so I wouldn't die to like the ground spikes. But then I just died to the click before that. Try to epic jumps. No, bro. I knew immediately. I did the first one, and then I did the second one, and I'm like, nope. No, immediately, bro? Like, come on. It's just like, I don't even think it's worth practicing, because it's literally just like, I either do the jumps or I don't, you know? I was trying to click so that, because I thought I might die for the ground spikes, but then I ended up just accidentally clicking the floor very dead ass. No, I did to the last jump, bro. It's alright. We've died to every single jump there. The first, the second, the third, and the fourth. Bro, shut up about deafening voice chat, bro. I don't care. I have beef with this voice chat that keeps deafening. Okay, there. That it took a long time. Is there like 7 jump cuts? Okay. Dude, I keep getting southern levels. Like, I'm gonna get another southern level. Nope, that is not a southern level. I think he did, though, but I also get it. So, we're chilling. Oh, this is for 41%. Oh, I forgot I replaced this with the Frost Spirit song because I wanted to play Frost Spirit and I got like 80 to 100 or something, I don't know. You know what, we'll play this with the Frost Spirit song, why not? It'll be an interesting experience. Oh right, this. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I don't even know if that's the strat I did back when I beat it. And then you got the worst transition of all time there. At least it sings. You know? Bro, if I get AQ for 41%, it would have been so funny. But no. I got a Rupture. Bro, I always have to, like, stop myself from saying the Rupture whenever I say Rupture, bro. The song's pretty good, except it has, like, some really bad transitions, but overall it's good. And it's, like, very easy. I don't think anyone has ever found a consistent way to do the mini wave into the cube. Like, ever. There's just simply no way. You just hope. Let's go. Let's go, okay. 41.41! That's easy. Bro, I'm gonna get something hard soon. Like, 9 circles? Stop, bro. I could probably sight read this. Boon sight. What's actually on my sight, bro? Like, yeah, see, like, I'm sight reading it. I have not died yet. Okay, I died. I remember TK when he downloaded CBF and he was saying how like ship felt so weird and he was trying to like do the 9 circle ship and then he did it and he was like freaking out because I guess CBF makes it like make ship like way different and harder. Well, not harder, but just like harder to get used to, you know. The ship is hard. Like, it's like actually pretty hard. I'd say it's like equal difficulty to the start of the wave. But I am also ship deficient. I need to debuff this. I mean, I'll get buff this for somewhere after 42%, so you know. Okay, GG. There we go. Oh, that was so easy. I need harder levels. Bro, please, give me something hard. Mirage? Oh! Okay, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a long while, actually. This is like one of the hardest things I could have possibly done. Like, actually. Yeah, like, besides levels I've beaten, actually, let me see. Okay, I'll tell you. So, if we ignore, like, levels that I've already beaten in the top 10, because those, like, you know, those I already have experience with and yada yada. The hardest ones I can get that I haven't already gotten are, like, Shardscapes, Artifice. Okay, Artifice just sucks, okay? I don't want to play that shit, but I will have to. Bloodbath, Mirage, 4 elements. It's literally Bloodbath, Mirage, 4 elements, and then freaking Shardscapes. Those are the 4 hardest levels that haven't gotten yet. This little all stick kind of looks fun. I played it, like I did a practice run recently, and it was like kind of cool, but it's also like very buggy, I think, according to something or something. Or maybe that's my brain making it up, because I don't know. I'm like, do that black orb and then I win. I'm going to do that later, probably in like 11 hours. So see you then. Alright, so Mirage, I didn't play it too much today. I got 43% in like 2 runs. It's alright. It's just like, I don't know. It's like this first part is like free, and then the next part after it is a little bit harder. It gets like progressively harder and harder. And then there's this like build up before the drop, which is actually like unironically really hard, and then the drop is also like hard. It's just got like a lot of random like choke point timings and like annoying stuff, like awkward, you know. But overall, it's pretty good. This next part is pretty hard. Yeah, okay, new best. That duel is like impossible, by the way. Nah, it isn't really like too hard, it's just like very random. And like consistency, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that tonight. I'll probably finish this tomorrow though, even though I don't have a lot of time tomorrow. I should really be focusing on sync, but I'm having a lot of fun with this roulette. I'm sure when I get like Shardscapes or something, I'll be more motivated to do something other than this. Let's go. Damn it, dude, that UFO click is like so hard, dude. That drop is like, it has a few awkward clicks and a few like super hard clicks. Like that UFO timing. I know I was gonna damage. But I flipped like a lot of this duel actually. So basically, the way the roulette worked is that it would base it off the placement of the level, but like the seed would base it off the placement of the level, but if a level got placed, then like everything would be shifted 1 down, and like it would screw up the roulette. So basically TK had to like release an update that made it based off of like IDs and stuff instead of placement of the level, so the roulette wouldn't get all screwed up. So now I don't have to worry about that. Something I realized today is that like I'll have to get to the drop on Shardscapes. Like I've passed the percentage in which if I get Shardscapes I will have to get to the drop. I don't have to do drop gameplay. Well, if I get 45%, I'll have to actually do drop gameplay. The first 2 clicks are just like buffer clicks that are free, so yeah. But if I get it for like 46%, then I'm actually gonna have to do gameplay. But still, I'm gonna have to do the entire pre-drop of Shardscape, so I'm not really looking forward to that per se. That's gonna probably take me like a few days. That is not gonna be a 1-day thing. I mean, even like this, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a 1-day thing. I'm not really scared of Shardscapes though. Like, I'm timing carried. I'm sure a lot of I'm not. No, that sounds too ego. I was gonna say, like, a lot of CBT members would, like, pussy out or something. But not him. Damn it, dude, are we dead ass? Dude, the transition out of the duel is, like, pretty bad, I can't lie. Sometimes it just gets screwed over, and you're, like, set up into the orbs will be ass. Also, the dash orb, the spikes aren't perfectly aligned, so you can, like, hit it and then not die instantly, and then die later. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. I'm glad I got a new vest, yeah, that took a while, man, like, actually. I wasn't expecting to pass it for some reason. It was like a jump scare when I did. Bro, are we dead ass? I was so locked in on the UFO clip. Okay, that's fair, dude. These orbs are also weird. Oh, I was trying to click late because you can die to like the top spike on the second yellow orb if you click too early. At least I'm like making progress though. If I pass that, then I actually have like a shot at getting 43. There isn't like too much hard stuff after that. There's a little bit. It's just kind of like awkward and just kind of like, I don't know, there's like a random chance that I might just fluke it, I don't know. It's possible. If you click too early on that black orb, then that'll happen where your duel just, I don't know, you have to click like in the middle, I don't know. I was gonna play Sync last night, but then I didn't, because it was like 10 o'clock, which is like pretty late for me to start like trying to lock in from 0 on a new hardest, so I just stopped. What I did though is I started editing, I started editing the series and I finished part 1 last night and I finished part 2 this morning. Part 1 is the first 25% and then I ended part 2 at when I got Cupid. Cause oh my god, I got a lot. I got actually like a lot of like decently hard levels from like 25 to Cupid. And then this part, I don't know. I'll probably end it after I get something hard after Mirage. Like if I start getting hard demons, then like after Mirage, then I'll probably keep going with this part until I get like a decently hard insane demon or something. No, dude, that dasher was like the worst thing ever. It has like the most inconsistent setup. It's like the hardest duel followed by the most inconsistent setup followed by the structures not being aligned to the dash warp's trajectory, so you just die if you click it too early. What happened? Oh, and it was off sync, so like nice. Yes, oh my god, I didn't die. I didn't die to the rest of the drop. Oh my god, yes. I flipped it. Thank god, bro. Okay, here we go. Lock in. This is pretty easy. This is pretty easy. I can knock this out. Oh yeah, this level took me 727 attempts, by the way. 727, bro. It follows me everywhere I go. I barely even play OC, bro. I just started like noticing the number like a lot. And then I got reminded that it was like an OC thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. One time I went to McDonald's and like they had like they gave you like with your receipt or whatever like the order number, and my order number was dead ass 727. I was like, bruh, okay. And also on 727 last year, I had like the worst set of events of all time. So story time at CK Silver, right? I was camping with my parents, I guess, and I didn't want to sleep with my stepbrother, so we had 2 tents, and he was in the other tent, but I just decided to sleep in the car because I didn't want to, right? And so it was fine, like the first 2 nights, I guess, or no, the first night, yeah, no, we only stayed for 2 nights. It was fine the first night, but then the second night, like, I don't know, it was just like I could not fall asleep. And then, like, right as I was like about to fall asleep, you know, I'm like drifting off, I see a fucking cockroach in the car, and I'm like, bruh. So I get out of the car, cause like I don't wanna be with the fucking cockroach. And then like, hold on. Okay, we did it. But I didn't want to be with the freaking cockroach, but where we were camping, there was like a hammock thing. And so I just like slept in the hammock, but then it started fucking raining, bro. And I'm like, are we dead ass? And so I grabbed some towels from the car, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it, bro. I'm gonna, in this nighttime rain, I'm gonna freaking sleep in this hammock. And I actually did. Well, I didn't sleep. That was the thing. I literally did not sleep all night. I've never pulled an all-nighter, but that was the first time and only time in my entire life where I stayed up the entire night because I was so cold and wet that I literally could not sleep. It was so annoying. Yeah, there's a little story time that happened on 7/27/2024. Here we go. Well, it had to happen eventually. Artifice by Felix Ram. My least favorite level in the entire game.